Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading this week. So if you guys want to get a message from the cards, please come on in, have a seat, get comfortable. We're going to start with our oracle energy and get into our tarot reading after that. So hopefully there's a message in here that will help you, that can resonate with you. Um, that's always the hope. It is also meant for you when you are meant to find it. So, yeah, again, I hope this reading helps you in some way. Before I do, though, I do want to say that I have commission slots open at this time. If you guys are interested in a private reading, that's totally optional. But if you are interested, the link to my commissions page, as well as my other social media, is listed in the description. I have also taken care to list all of the decks I've used in this reading, as well as the timestamp for a bonus reading. That's there if you just want to skip over the main part of this reading and go right to that. That's totally cool too. Whatever you want to do. Hopefully there's a message in there for you either way. So I hope you all have been doing okay. We're going to, like I said, get a reading on our baseline energy and see how that goes. And then we will get into the tarot from there. May take a minute to get some cards out for you, and we'll see what we need to see. So if there is any energy that is not in this viewer's highest good, that is dismissed. You are ready to go. Okay. Please show what energy is in this viewer's highest good. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Alrighty. To start with our oracle energy, we have the Ascended Master. This represents truth, self-worth, and upleveling. Okay. There's that. Okay. We have the Ladybug, appreciating blessings. All right. We have Iris, representing change, transformation, enchantment. Okay. All right. And we have savoring life with gratitude gives rise to a crescendo of loving consciousness, shifting paradigms, and opening new creative pathways. Okay. And there is the mandala for that. Okay. So there is a change that has either happened to you or is happening to you, and it's causing a shift in how you're seeing yourself, how you are showing up in the world right now. You've gone through major, and it's major. What's happening to you or has happened to you is major, because there's the theme of this change and this upleveling, this ability to ascend to a different yeah, a different level. Okay. Um, there is a lot of creativity, a lot of yeah, a lot of energetic movement that is helping you be in a creative space right now, and it's allowing you to be present in a way that you haven't been able to be before, which I think is very cool. Um, yeah. This presence, whether that's how you're showing up in whether that's how you're showing up in your space, or um, how you are, how you're presenting, how you're showing up, or whether it's you consciously choosing to um, be moment by moment. And what I mean by that is you're slowing down, you're being, yeah, you're just here. You're, and that's not a bad thing. What I mean by that is you're not, um, I'm sensing there's no anxiety, no stress. You're peaceful, you're observant, instead of reactive. And I feel like this is a hard won achievement for you in some way, because you've had a lot of things going on, for good, for bad. You know what that is. Um, but it's allowed you, in either case, it's allowed you to be in such a place that you can appreciate the blessings you've brought into your space. And it's given you, yeah, it's given you new perspective on what has been going on around you. Okay. So, yeah, there is that. That's our baseline energy, which is really good. That's a good start. I'd like to get into our tarot now to see what we can do to enhance this presence. Yeah, let's see how we can enhance what we've seen in our oracle so far. How do we use this? What do we need to know about this? Okay, especially because I've just mentioned that we are in a state, that the state may have been a little bit difficult to attain. Let's see what happens with the tarot. What do we need to see, please? What do we need to see? Okay. So the first card is we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. There's been some choices. There's been some choices. We've had a lot of options in terms of what we can do, what we should do. I think this is part of that hard won aspect of this new shift here. Because we've had so many options, I think there's been a pressure on us to choose something, right? And the caution that I always give with this card is that um, yes, we need to make a choice, but we need to make that choice wisely, because not everything we see in front of us is going to be good for us. Okay. So there's the Seven of Cups. Let's see what else here. Okay, we have Judgment. Okay. Again, with the choice. But in this case, we're listening far more deeply than I think we have in the past, because we've given ourselves the chance to. Okay. All right. Giving ourselves a chance to listen, because the possibility in this choice is that we are going to have a lot of revelations come to us. But I'm saying that because my interpretation of this card tends to be the idea of coming out of a place of darkness into a place of light. So certainly things are going to be revealed. We're coming out of that darkness. And okay, let's go with this. We're seeing this situation for the truth of it. Yes, there's possibilities. Yes, there's a lot of choice. But we're finally coming to a place where we can make those choices according to our alignment. Because, like our oracle energy says, we're at peace. We've had a shift in our perspective that perhaps this situation isn't as monumental or scary as we've been making it out to be. Okay, because now we're seeing the facts for what they are. Okay, and those have been revealed. That we have the blessings. We have blessings in our wake here. Okay, and that's what we've had to learn to appreciate. We've come to a sense of peace and joy and happiness, and we can make our choices from a peaceful place. Okay, there's that. Okay, we also have the Three of Blades. This may again, these things have come with their challenges. They've come with their hurts. We may sacrifice one thing in order to make the best choice for us. We may sacrifice something people thought we would. We may disappoint some people, and they may cause some stress and some hurt in our space. But at the same time, I think we need to have the satisfaction of knowing that if the choice we make has hopefully come from a place of our own alignment rather than what is going to keep people comfortable and in alignment with themselves. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If there is heartache, if there is a sense of loss and pain here, it's a possibility, at least for your part. The possibility of that hurt is likely coming from the loss of things that weren't serving you in the first place. And in which, if that's the case, we already know that we've been through a big change. We already know that we have come to a place of peace and happiness. And now now that we're present with that, we're starting to see things true anyway. So again, I feel like the making the choice based on your alignment rather than what keeps other people comfortable is possibly more relevant for this. So, okay. So let's see our hidden and clarifying energy. Okay. Our hidden energy here. Okay. So the Knight of Rods here. Here's the Knight of Wands. So there's definitely some passions, some new fire that has been ignited for us, and now we're able to take action on those things, on those passions and inspiration that we have. We've worked hard to get to that place. We're now taking action, but I think given, given that I talked about being present, um, being in a place of up-leveling, we're now doing that in a way that is not impulsive, that is actually loving and safe and generous. Okay. All right. But here's the thing. That was our hidden energy. Our clarifying energy is the Eight of Swords. So there could still be some pitfalls that we're going into. Again, perhaps with this Eight of Cups energy. Okay, Eight of Cups. No, I'm sorry, that's Seven of Cups. Perhaps with the Seven of Cups energy, we're still feeling kind of maybe a lingering pressure over that, and that's what's kind of causing us to feel trapped. But the thing is that we're not, clearly not as trapped as we think, and we're able to move forward because we have the ability to now see the truth of our situation. Okay, we've up-leveled ourselves enough that we can move out of a self-imposed prison. Okay, so that's our situation with the oracle energy. Let's clarify. Let's do some clarifying. What else do we need to see here? Okay, what do we need to see? Ooh, okay. So to start by clarifying the Seven of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. I think part of what's helped us attain this new perspective, this new up-leveling here, is the fact that we've not only worked hard for it. Again, like I said, this is a possibility of a hard-won leveling up, if you will. But we've been supported. Okay, that could, I'm saying it like that because we have the Eight of Swords. I feel that like before we got ourselves here, there was a lot of certainly internal struggle. Okay, and it was a challenge enough that you did have to reach out to ask for help. Totally okay. Very much encouraged, right? There's been a lot of help, but you need to also know that there is a job well done in getting yourself here. This is a milestone you've been waiting for. And I think there's a moment of celebration needs to be had, whether that's with your own company or whether that's with trusted friends, individuals. Give yourself a minute to actually to celebrate. Okay. Three of Cups. Let's see what else. Okay. We have the Chariot. So celebrate, and part of that celebration could be that you are finally clear on your path forward. You know what to do. Okay. And you feel you know what to do, and deep down, you know that you have the power to do that. Okay. There's the Chariot. There's a lot of forward movement, a lot of rapid forward movement, and a lot of clarity about these choices. Okay. Cool. Very cool. I like that we're going into the Judgment card for that. because again, I mentioned that there's some clarity and finally seeing the truth in that situation. So let's see what else we need to see here. What else do we need to see? Okay. All right. We have, okay. We have the Two of Wands. So the gates are finally open. And I would normally say that there is kind of this energy of weighing pros and cons about staying where you are or moving past the open door. I'm getting the feeling, just because we have the Chariot here, we also clarified this card as seeing the truth of the situation here. I have a feeling that you already know what you're going to do, all right? Because if you were feeling hesitant about going out and taking the adventure, I don't think that hesitation is there anymore. Okay, interesting so far. Let's see. Okay, let's saw the snake first. So we have the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay, interesting. So looking ahead at the Knight of Wands, clarify that in a minute, because we have the Mother of Wands or the Queen of Wands here. You're feeling some kind of way, okay? You're in a very passionate, creative, very present mode right now. And there's a lot of this. I'm saying a lot because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling very strongly, that you've been inspired, or you're in a place of inspiration that is new for you, possibly. You want to try new things. You want to get out there again. Interesting. You're not stuck anymore. That's the thought I'm hearing in my head, is that you're not stuck anymore, which is that's a very good thing. I do like to see it, and again, it's just confirming over and over in my head that this unstuck feeling has been it's been a long time coming. And now it's like, okay, I got to make the most of it now before I just got to make the most of it now. So let's clarify our Three of Blades. Why are we seeing the Three of Blades here? Okay, Three of Blades is showing up because we've had to retreat. Okay, we've had to take some time out and find what our alignment truly is. Okay. Yeah, we've had to find what our alignment truly is, because again, there was that pressure of the Seven of Cups coming out. Going back to that idea, I think perhaps there could have been a person or a group of people or someone that was giving you a lot of pressure to decide on something in your life that you chose to observe and be present with, instead of impulsively going forward. And you've chosen to do that because you've taken your time to find out what that alignment is. Okay. There's the Hermit. Okay. But we also have Strength, and you've also displayed a good amount of strength in not being impulsive over this choice. That's again, hard won, but you're now, I think if we want to look ahead, maybe unwisely, maybe a little bit here, you now have a skill, or or an ability to look at the sum and totality of your situation and see it through a calm, present, controlled manner. So again, if you're being pressured into making this choice over here, this choice over there, you're starting to see that I do have certain values and morals that I need to act by, and I'm going to stop and tap into those before I do anything that's going to hurt me down the line. Okay. This is coming from a place of strength, from a place of a gentle control rather than being aggressive. You'll notice that this character's third eye, I'm covering that. You'll notice that this character's third eye is activated, so there's certainly some level of intuition that's being tapped into. I hope this is making any sort of sense. But it's there. This place of creativity is this peaceful presence. This peaceful presence is coming from retreating and then stepping back once you know what lights you up, what is your truth, and you've come to a place. I'm going to clarify our Knight of Wands here, where taking action on those passions and inspirations aren't done impulsively, right? But why are we seeing this Knight card here? Okay, we're seeing the Knight card here because we've come from the Five of Swords. Okay, so we've done things in the past that have made a little bit of progress, but that little bit of progress hasn't felt comfortable or right. Again, because we've come from a place of making snap decisions and trying to get it over with is the sense I'm getting here. And that's not I don't think that has been particularly helpful, because we may have gotten a step closer to achieving what we want to achieve, but at the same time it's like, this is it, this is what we've gotten, this isn't what I wanted anyway. So what was the whole point of even doing that kind of thing? There's impulse. Okay. That's the result of acting impulsively here. Okay. Yeah. We also have the Devil here. So we've made decisions based on what is comfortable and what is going to keep us safe, but possibly miserable. Okay. Instead, that's been where we've been, I believe, because there's certainly things that have held us back. We've made choices that, again, have kept us safe, and in our comfort zone. But here's, and I'm happy I say that, because we're talking about our Eight of Swords here. We've imposed a prison on ourselves, okay? And it's possibly a prison of our mentality, our mind. We've been the ones holding ourselves back, okay? But again, we have the Three of Swords coming out. That imposition on ourselves, those intrusive thoughts that have kept us held back, have been what's causing us pain, okay? And it's taken a shift. It's taken an up-leveling. It's taken tapping into what we know to be true for ourselves, and going forward with those morals and those values, acting in alignment with who we are, so that pain can release. Maybe it causes other people to feel uncomfortable, but here's the thing: it's theirs to deal with. Okay, it's theirs to deal with. Okay, there's a repeat card in this, so pay attention to what this may mean for you. Three of Swords. Okay, what else do we need to clarify? Our Eight of Swords here. Yeah, okay. All right, we're also seeing the Four of Coins. So we're being called to release, to open up, to let go, to finally be free. I'm saying it like that because there may be some of you who are working towards that, and that's good. My heart and my thoughts are with you on that front. But again, what we've seen in our oracle energy and what we've seen so far from our tarot has come from a difficult place, a place of challenge, a place of difficulty. And while that hasn't been comfortable, it certainly has been for our benefit, because now we're clear, we know what we need to do. We've kind of leveled up in our lives, and so far so good. I'm liking where this reading is going so far, but let's take a quick hydration break. That's for you. Cheers. That's your reminder. Okay. So let's see what else we need to see for this situation. Popping right off. Ace of Wands. So there's a new passion, new inspiration. There's a new fire is being sparked. A new seed is planted and is now germinating. Okay, all right. I like to see it. Something new is happening here, and let's see what else here. What else do we need to see? What else here? Two of Wands again. Two of Wands is coming out. So the world is at our fingertips. Is that 2 or 3? That is 2. Yeah, the world is at our fingertips. We've got plenty of space to act, to dream, to manifest. It's all there. Okay. Oh yeah, it's all there. I like that I say plenty of space, because we did get the Eight of Swords. We do have the Three of Swords. All of those things have happened to us, have challenged us. but I don't see us being in a place where it is, uh, where it's holding us back anymore. I think at one point it may have, but again, I think we're starting to realize that we do have plenty of space to be present and to pursue what lights us up. Okay, especially because there is the new opportunity here. Okay, there's the Ace of Wands. Also interesting, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, pay attention to that, and the Two of Wands. Okay, let's see our next card here. Haha, Nine of Cups. Perfect, beautiful, not in sequence for the wands, but still amazing to get, because now we're in a place of intense emotional overflow. Okay, this is a lot of well-being, a lot of peace, a lot of really, really happy, fun, present emotions. We're present. We know what we're feeling. We can name what we're feeling. We're in a place where we understand a lot better. Okay, and keep in mind that we have strength. We have the Chariot. We have judgment. The way I clarified that is coming out of a place of darkness into one of light. We're now moved past the mental stuff, the emotional stuff, the fears that have caused us to hold on too tightly. We're now moving, we've now moved past that. And we're in a place where we're present. We know who we are, we know what we are, and we're able to take action because we now understand that we have space to do so. Okay. Beautiful. There's our Nine of Cups. Our hidden energy here is the Page of Swords. So again, there's new perspectives, new shifts that we've integrated, we've brought in for ourselves to observe and to look at. And we now have lessons to apply to doing that. Okay. You know, you're as a person, you might be thoughtful, you might be very observant. Maybe you're the kind of person that feels more than they say. But you have, even if only privately, you have what it takes to be present with your emotions and to understand them. I'm also getting the sense that you write a lot, you journal a lot, whether that's digital or by hand. But because you have a very positive energy right now, it's a lot of positive and very powerful energy, which I don't think you necessarily felt before. This Page of Swords, again, I'm getting you're not acting impulsively. And that's where writing things down, naming your feelings and putting them out there so you don't act impulsively, that can be a factor for you, right? Cool. There's your Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. You're moving into a time of abundance and a time of peace. A time of I love this. A time of taking care of yourself. And by that, I mean that you have a very good, profound understanding of your resources, monetary, physical, whatever resources, whatever that word means to you. I'm also going to lump energetic resources in there as well, because that's our most valuable asset as human beings, is our energy. Okay. You understand what your resources are, but on top of that, you know your value, you know your self-worth, you're clear on those things. Okay. Also recall that we have the Hermit. Okay. You know your path, you know your truth, and you're not afraid to let your light shine, because you know that that light is valuable, your presence is valuable, and in spite of the challenges, in spite of all that you've been through, you can still show up as you and be proud of yourself. Okay. All right. So let's get into, I'm loving this reading. This is really good. And I'm honored that I can give this to you guys. So thank you for being present with me in this reading. I appreciate you very much for being here. So if you like this reading, go ahead and click all the buttons, get in touch. Everything is in the description, and all of the buttons are under the video or somewhere around. Yeah, let's get into the final portion of this reading, and then we'll do our bonus, and then we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so we got some spicy cards coming out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna treat this portion as kind of a looking ahead energy here, because we've come to a really interesting and powerful place of good energy here. I think we need to take a moment that things will get challenging. Things will be things will get challenging. Things will be things will be challenging in the future. Okay. And it may, I'm going to bring up, you have the Two of Coins, but we also did get the Ten of Pentacles popping out here. So there may be challenges that come up for us. And at this point, I think because we've up-leveled enough and we've changed our perspectives enough, we know we have what it takes to stay balanced. Balanced when things get turbulent for us, whether that's emotional, physical. Hopefully, hopefully everybody stays okay, if that's the case. Whether things get turbulent, no matter if our situation is difficult, we have what it takes to see this challenge through to its completion. Okay. And I say it like that because I'm going to pull the whole pile up here. We've gone through something like that before. Okay. There's a pile of cards. I don't think I'm finding this correctly, but whatever. We've gone through challenges before, and we've gotten to the point where we've up-leveled enough, right? It's been a long time coming. Again, something about this is hard won, okay? And part of that has had to be because we've stood up for what is right for us, right? We have, we've heard all of the pressures, we've felt all of the pressures. Meant to say heard all of the words, felt all of the pressures, things like that. But we've gotten ourselves to the point where even if somebody else is uncomfortable, because we're not where they are, we're still at a point where you can say, you know what, I hear you, I appreciate your concern, but here's why what you're saying may be valid for you, but not necessarily for me. Now, there could be a lesson in there that's like, oh, okay, you know, I can kind of see that. Let me see how I can integrate that into what I already know. But at this point, at this time, it's the kind of thing that you've defended yourself, and you can be very proud of where you're standing right now. Okay. So let's see some hidden and clarifying energy, please. Okay. Okay, our hidden energy, Knight of Swords, once again. We're now taking action. Was it Knight of Wands, though? I'm thinking this is a repeat card, so if you want to sound off in the comments below, go ahead. But yeah, no, it was the Knight of Wands. Okay. Anyway, we have the Knight of Swords here. So there is a thought and an intellectual pursuit that we're taking action on. Okay, it is very. It's asking for swift action, but it's asking for smart, observant action as well. Okay. Yeah, this could be a situation that is brought up from the Two of Coins and Ten of Wands and Seven of Wands, but ultimately, again, this action is coming from a thoughtful place rather than an impulsive place. Okay. All right. So there is the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. And finally, we have the Lovers here. Okay. So we have the Lovers. I'm holding it like this because there are bare butts in this card. Okay, got it. So there's the Lovers. So yeah, we're back to choice. I think we will always have a choice of we'll always have a choice. Okay. But I think instead of acting impulsively, instead of acting out of fear or a lack of clarity, we're now in a place where we don't have to fear what we don't know because we're clear about where we're going. Okay. So that is it for the main reading. Let's get into our bonus reading and see what else we need to see. Is this going to supplement our main reading, or are we going to get a new message? I don't know. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right, we have Saint Germain and frankincense. This represents elevation, awakening, and transformation. Okay. We have the penguin, achieve harmony. Okay. We have Renee. This is representing love, hope, and relationships. Okay. All right. And we also have with perfect love and perfect trust, I am open to the unlimited blessings of the universe for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Interesting. right off the bat, I'm hearing that we're in a situation. Well, the phrase I heard immediately was act in love. Okay. So there's a situation that you've been called to where potentially there's been some challenges, especially if this is with another person. Again, there's a sense that you are acting from a place of love rather than lashing out or being impulsive. Interesting. You could be developing a romantic relationship with someone, and it's kind of figuring out your interactions and what that's going to look like for you might have become a challenge. However, figuring out that challenge. But I think you're doing, at least for your part of it, I believe you're doing it from a harmonious and elevated place, if that makes sense. Okay. So there's that. Let's see our tarot. Do we need to see for our tarot, please? We have the 10 of Rods, or the 10 of Wands. Okay. We have that is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. We have Judgment. Okay. And we have the 7 of Swords. So again, if this is developing a romantic relationship, I have a feeling this might there might be some hefty challenges that you have to overcome. Okay. Because we have the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Rods. Unfortunately, I don't know that this relationship is going to be the healthiest for you, because there are some deceptions. There could be some manipulations that are happening around you, or maybe you're the one doing the manipulating of your partner's significant person, whoever this person you're interacting with is to you. Okay. Watch yourself, watch them. Just be aware of your actions and how you're feeling while you're doing them. Okay. I think the possibility of this relationship could be more burdensome than you're willing to hold right now, especially because you're trying to be in a reciprocal equal footing with your partners, again, whoever this person is. You're trying for that, but there's something that needs to be addressed that I don't think is being addressed. And I think the risk of not doing that is that you don't have a healthy relationship to go for. Okay. Because again, it's not there. Whatever that is, isn't there. Again, there needs to be some clarity that is given to whatever this 7 of Swords energy is. Because if it doesn't come clear, if it is kept in the dark, then the clear path, once those things come out, because they will eventually, those things aren't going to I'm trying to be sensitive here. The thing that you're holding back, or the thing that your person might be holding back, isn't going to allow for a reciprocal, equal-footed relationship. Okay. And once that becomes clear, you might have to make some tough decisions about whatever this relationship is. Okay. So there is the card for judgment, and that has been a bonus portion of the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I appreciate you being here. I hope what messages we've come for in this reading have helped you, have resonated with you. And if so, again, you know where all the buttons are, you know where my contact information is. So I look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, be safe, be peace. I love you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.